Hey, welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are doing great today. Today we're going to be talking about down payment assistance options over here in the Lehigh County area. Stay tuned and you will find out. Hey guys, this is Manny with Remax Realty team. Today we're going to be talking about down payment assistance options over here in the Lehigh County area. Nothing, stay tuned. I'm going to be interviewing one of our lenders in this area, so don't go and you'll find out. I'm over here with Don Hauser with American Eagle.
Hello, Don Hauser, American Eagle Mortgage. I always like to tell people that there's three things that I really specialize in. And the first one is being a down payment assistance expert. So I do know all the programs. I also specialize in VA loans for veterans. I'm also a veteran of the Air Force, so I do like to connect a lot with veterans. And then the last thing I like to do is portfolio lending. So things that may not fit into the box traditional lenders, I do have some investors that do like that.
All right, good. Take note of that, guys. All right, well, we're gonna talk about a little bit about down payment assistance. So, Don, can you tell us, credit scores that we need, percentage, type of money that we could get for them?
Okay. I generally like to tell people, do you have about a 640 credit score? There are some programs that are a little less and there are some programs that are a little bit more, but generally 640 is where we're gonna start looking for that credit score. And do you want to purchase a primary home? We don't necessarily have to be a first-time home buyer with some of these programs, just the need to buy a primary home for your family. And lastly, do you have $2,000 to $3,000 of your own funds? Those own funds could be gift funds from a relative. They could be from your 401k. They could be from tax returns that are coming. So the $2,000 to $3,000 is going to be from multiple sources that you could use to get into a primary home.
Let me ask you a question about that. I did read the other day about that could come from an employer. That still be the case?
Yes. You can also get it from an employer. We don't see it that often, but it is a great option if you are going to be able to get it from an employer.
All right, good. So what areas can we use this down payment assistance? There's a specific town or city that we need to could we use it or?
Okay. If we're using Florida housing, and that is the first place that I generally look because it's all encompassing for a lot of different reasons, but that is available throughout the state of Florida. If we start coming in a little bit, Lee County has SHIPP Funds for new construction up to $26,000. Wow. That is just in unincorporated Lee County and then a couple other cities. So we would just be checking to make sure if we're using a city-specific down payment assistance, that's where you're looking to purchase.
Okay, that's wonderful. What would be the difference between these programs in what they call the first-time home buyers and a person who had been on the home for 3 years or more?
Okay. A first-time home buyer is considered to be somebody that has not owned a home in the last 3 years. So people might think, oh, I'm not a first-time home buyer, I owned a house 10 years ago. Well, you are. According to the definition, it is at least 3 years that you have not owned a home. So some of the programs are very specific that you must be a first-time home buyer. So if you're not a first-time home buyer and you don't own a house right now, then we would pick another program that you would fit into. And then there's lastly, if you have a house, say up north, you've moved down here, you may be renting out that house. If you haven't occupied that house in the last 3 years as your primary home, some of the programs will also accept you again as a first-time home buyer. Oh
wow, so that's really good. So I could probably sold my house 5 years ago and come over here to Lee County and say, hey, I want to purchase a home, so we could put them as a first-time home buyer.
Absolutely.
And get them some kind of down payment assistance if they would like. Oh, that's always something good.
Absolutely. The programs are so flexible. So I think that the biggest thing that people need to do is reach out to you and say, hey, Manny, I want to buy a house. And then we're going to figure out what program they may be able to qualify for them to get some sort of down payment assistance in order to, make the expenses not so much to get into that house.
Oh, that's good. Any particular, can you guys go a little bit down than the 640 or that's, like the threshold for the down payment assistance?
Some of the programs, yes, they can be a little less than a 640, but then you may be paying a higher interest rate or more points on the loan. So we absolutely can try to work in that 620 range. But we may also do what's called a rapid rescore. So I may look at your credit and say, wow, if you paid off these little credit cards, your score could possibly go up. So sometimes we try to look within our credit report and the potential points somebody has on their credit score to try to increase their score to get them to where it needs to be.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you guys kind of help them to get to that point that they need to be at the 640, so they could be able to get approved for those funds.
Correct. When we pull a credit report, there is a computer model per se within there that we call it rapid rescore. So we just click on the button to rapid rescore and it'll tell us to get to a potential score or what needs to occur. So it's all within a computer model that we can share with the client.
Okay, cool. So Don, if somebody watching needs to reach out to you, what would be a good number to reach you out?
The best way to reach me is always on my cell phone, and it is 239-464-9455. They can text me or call me. I generally am available most all business days. I do respond back after hours, a little bit on Saturdays, but I do try to reserve Sundays for my family. But if there's an emergency, I can definitely respond back to you.
Good. All right, guys, I hope you guys like all this information that we shared with you guys today. If you guys got any questions, put on the comment below. If you guys want me to talk about something different, let me know that as well. Any particular part of the buying process of the home, let me know down there in the comments, and I would gladly help you guys. Once again, this is Manny with Remax Realty team. My phone number is 239-822-0937. Hope you guys are doing great today, and see you in the next video.